Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network. Happy Saturday night. Should be a electric night, in my opinion. This is a great matchup. We got the Florida Panthers and the my Winnipeg Jets, the W's. Yes, go Winnipeg. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Smash the like button, click the bell icons, all that jazz that people tell you to do. Follow us on social media at HockeyPodNet is the instant Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Grant Akeem is my Twitter handle, or X. Thank you, Elon. Thank you to the sponsors as well. Gametime. Use promo code THPN. Get $20 off your first purchase as well. Use the same promo code for DraftKings as well. Fantastic. Right, get your score predictions in the chat. This would be a great game. I usually do Islander games on this channel, but I'm liking it. We did a Winnipeg Jets game last week. That was so much fun. And I think, every Saturday we'll try and do a Jets game if they play on Saturday. My plan is to do one Islanders game, one Jets game. I think that works out nicely. Get to watch the Islanders. They're my favorite team, of course. But boy, oh boy, are they boring to watch. And the Winnipeg Jets, I love the Jets. I always have since I was a little kid. They're fun to watch right now, so we got to do more Jets content. All right, we got starting lineups here. It is hockey night in Canada, by the way, too, so happy hockey night. If you celebrate, I celebrate, even though I live in America. I wish that it was a thing in America. Unfortunately, it's not, because America, it's not with it in America. We're just not with it at all. We focus way too much on football and basketball in America. We don't really focus a lot on hockey. We don't really focus on soccer. It's all about football. You turn on ESPN in America, and it's just football, and it's really annoying. But my prediction today, it has to be a Winnipeg win. They lost to Tampa on Tuesday night, like 4-1 or whatever the score was. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win by Winnipeg. Connor Hellebuck with the shutout. That's what I think is going to happen today. Canadian Chick 92 says first. You are first. I wish I could give you a medal, but we don't have that. Anyone else going to chat or what? Give it a few minutes. The chat is very shy in the beginning, but once we warm up and we hang out for a little bit, then they open up and start talking more. Very introvert, the chat. Goza said, it's the Winnipeg Jam Donuts versus the Florida Pancakes. I had pancakes this morning for breakfast, so that works nicely. Goza says 4-3 Jets. Hockey from home. Says Grant, what is up? What is up, hockey? Hope you're having a nice night. I appreciate you spending your Saturday night with me. Lots of things you could be doing. Not really, though. It's hockey night in Canada, so where else would you be, honestly? There's no NFL. There might be college football, but is there college football? Yeah, there probably is. Didn't, Ohio State play someone at Wrigley Field today? There was some Wrigley Field college football nonsense going on. I don't know what that was about. Also, people, if you want to discuss the Jake Paul or if you want, and if you didn't watch the fight yesterday, the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, head to my Twitter and I give you a nice minute recap of the fight from last night. It was the most egregious, ridiculous thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life. Here we got Molly doing the national anthem for U.S. Donnell says, yo, Grant, what is up, man? What is up, Donnell? Next week, I'm going to wear that jersey that you say sucks, the Jets one. I'm gonna wear that tomorrow or next week just for you. Oh, but Donnell says, "Yo, Grant, what is up? Islanders got screwed by the Kraken in today's game. The go-ahead goal. Oh, they got lubed up, Donnell? Is that what you're telling me? They got lubed up? I didn't see what happened. Was it bad? To be honest, I didn't know our game today was in the afternoon. I assumed West Coast was going to be late. Oh, yeah, we did lose. We lost 3-2. Jordan Eberle gets his revenge. Was it the Jamie Oleksiak goal, Donnell? Was that the big goal in question? The controversy where we got lubed? Grant, you should know that college football plays on Saturdays. I shouldn't, Donnell. I don't like football. I literally do not watch any football besides, like, if there's literally nothing else on. It's like in the month of September, like I'll watch the New York Giants a little bit, and then once hockey starts, I don't really watch NFL. I watch the Super Bowl and I watch the college football final, and that's it in terms of my football watching. So yeah, it does not surprise me that I didn't know that. Didn't you see the game? Just watch the I did not. I was doing schoolwork. I've literally been doing homework for the last hour before the stream started, so I did not. I did not. Because all my assignments are due Sunday. Like every week is a new module, and all the assignments are due on Sunday. So the weekends are my homework school days. Because during the week is when I'm working and I do my best. I watch the video lectures, but then weekends is when I actually work on the assignments. We'll get to lineups shortly too, people. I was about to say that mask on Sergei Bobrovsky is absolutely hideous and does not go at all with the uniform, but I guess it's hockey night or hockey fights cancer night in Florida, so I can't knock that. That is great. But yeah, the purple does not match the red at all. So, but it's a good cause, obviously, so I'm not going to bash it. What's going on with this camera angle in Florida? I'm watching on Sportsnet, and the camera angle is as low to the ground as like a snail is or a worm. It is very low, the camera angle. I have no idea what's going on with that. Let's get the stats on here. Let's get the stats. Is that my computer? My computer sounds like it's about to take off my little shelf here. What's going on? Hopefully it doesn't explode. That'd be good content, though, if it did. Grant's Mac Mini explodes on the Hockey Podcast Network stream. There we go. We got stats to the right of me. Those will come in automatically by Wizards, by Magic. Jared says, "What is up, Grant? Let's go Jets. Where my Tyler Toffoli? Nice. I still got my Connor Hellebuck. He's the man, Connor. Shout out Connor Hellebuck. Also, shout out Winnipeg Jets team store. They're having a sale on the Adidas jerseys. $99 Canadian. So that's like, what, $75 American? And then you can get it obviously customized like I did. Highly recommend you do that if you're looking for any Winnipeg Jets gear. Get the Adidas ones, because honestly, these are nicer. The Adidas ones are way nicer than the Fanatics premium jerseys that they're selling now, in my opinion. And I like the shoulder dimples, the golf ball effect. I think it looks nicer. Well, no, yeah, this should be a good game. I'm expecting a big bounce back by the Jets after that loss to Tampa. I'm a bit surprised they lost to Tampa, honestly. Oh, we'll see how Florida does. The Stanley Cup champions, of course. They've made it back-to-back years to the final. Looking to make it 3 years in a row. That's definitely not going to happen, in my opinion. I'd be shocked if that did. Oh, here's Scheifele. Marcy. What a pass. Oh, trying to find Cole Perfetti in front. Good one-touch passing there by the Jets. Jets, Jets. Donnell says, please don't wear that ugly Jets jersey, even though you called me out on it. I'm going to, just for you, next week. I think the Jets play the Predators next Saturday, so I will wear that just for you, Donnell, next weekend. Good save by Sergey on Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor is elite, in my opinion. He is elite. Jared says your Islanders lost 3-2 to the Kraken. Yes, Donnell just told me that. I'm very sad about that. What's going on there? What's going on there, Islanders? Yeah, it's funny. I saw on Twitter when the game started that Pierre Engvall scored, and everyone on Islanders Twitter was like, "Oh, look at that! Look at Pierre Engvall. Lou is such a genius at sending him down to Bridgeport for a month and then calling him back up. It's a Lou masterclass. He's playing 40 chess and we're playing checkers." It's just ridiculous. And so yeah, they ended up losing. So suck on that. Suck on that, Islanders Twitter, you cocky little shits. Donnell says, Grant, let me ask you, do you think this is a Stanley Cup Finals preview? That is a great question, Donnell. I don't think so, because 3 years in a row of making it to a Stanley Cup Final nowadays is just so difficult. The Islanders did it back in the 80s. We did it 4 times. We did it 5 times, didn't we? Because in the 5th year, we lost to Edmonton. I'm pretty sure we did it 5 years in a row. Someone can fact check me on that. That's just so difficult nowadays. There's just so much parity in the league. But yeah, I mean, to be fair though, the Eastern Conference, I have no idea how it's gonna look, what it's gonna look like at the end of the season. I feel like there isn't one team like Winnipeg that's just dominating everyone else in the East. So we have good teams in the East, but there isn't a dominant team, I would say. But yeah, I mean, it very well could be. I mean, I can't believe I saw a thing on Instagram the other day that the Winnipeg Jets Stanley Cup odds are still very low, even though they're 15-2, and so they're not getting lots of respect from the Vegas odds people. And so I don't quite understand what's going on there. That is stupid. Jared says my Tyler Toffoli is a jersey, but it's the old school Jets. Oh, is it the alternate logo one? The dark navy and the red and white. Oh, we got a delayed penalty on Winnipeg. Here's Matthew Tkachuk. Verhaeghe. Good block. That should be a trip, referee. He's got him. I think he's calling both. He's calling both of them. Wow, the Jets get bailed out there. Yeah, Carter Verhaeghe's going to go to the box. So more, is that Morrissey? Morrissey for hooking. That's a really soft call in my opinion on Morrissey. Come on, referees. The Verhaeghe penalty, that's just unfortunate. It is tripping, but very unfortunate. The Morrissey call, though, I don't agree with that. I mean, that's very, very soft, but whatever. Donnell, yes, the Islanders made it to the finals 5 years in a row. In the 80s, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's the best it's ever going to get for us Islander fans. And I wasn't even born yet. That is the best that it's going to get for quite some time, unfortunately. Oh, I like that. It's the heritage jersey, right, Jared? Those heritage jerseys are sublime. The Jets are way better than the Stars. I wouldn't say way better. The stream we did last weekend, that was the case. But I think when all the cookies crumble at the end of the season, it's going to be it'll be close. The Jets will be first, I think, in the Central. but we'll see. We'll see if the Wild fumble. What a save by Hellebuck. Holy shnikes. He's still on his ass. Get up, Connor. Good block by Kyle Connor. But what a save by Connor Hellebuck. Wow. Desperation save. Gets the glove out. Good strong left hand. Look at this. Fought that one off. And then he's on his ass here trying to make another save. Look at he's like Humpty Dumpty trying to get up. Humpty Dumpty fell on the wall. Humpty Dumpty slipped on his ass. I don't know. I forgot the nursery rhyme. Humpty Dumpty had a big fall. Oh no, Humpty Dumpty is all over the place. I don't know the rhyme. Donnell says, I will say it was good by the Devils beating the defending champs Panthers in 2 straight games in their place. The second game, they dominated them. Yeah, the only thing I saw was the Jack Hughes incident with, I forgot who it was on Florida. But the guy from Florida just shot the puck on the, I forgot who was playing for the Devils. Oh, Ehlers wraparound! What a save by Sergei. Nikolai Ehlers tried the wraparound. And Sergei got to that left post. Wow. Tell you what, 4-on-4, more thrilling than 5-on-5. But, Donnell, I did see the incident with Jack Hughes. I think Jack Hughes, honestly, is a little crybaby. I don't know why he attacked that Florida player unless he said something. I don't know. I think Jack Hughes is a great hockey player, but he is a crybaby. Oh, we got Nate Schmidt as well. I forgot he was on Florida. Shout out Nate Schmidt. University of Minnesota Golden Gopher. Go Gophers. They're playing Bemidji State this weekend. Hashtag college hockey. Here's Nate Schmidt. Oh, shot gets blocked. We're back to 5-on-5, everybody. It's a good pace to this game. Very good pace. I haven't looked at the standings recently because I don't even touch the standings until American Thanksgiving, which is approaching. I think 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving. Am I correct on that? Less than 2 weeks. How many days? So that's 7, 12 more days. It's like the 12 days of Christmas, but the 12 days of Thanksgiving. On the first day of Thanksgiving, my true love said to me, one big turkey. I don't know. You have to start with the big number, don't you? So it's on the 12th day of Thanksgiving. My true love said to me, 12. I don't know. I don't even know what you would do. There's no like props for Thanksgiving other than a turkey. I don't even know. Drumsticks, turkey legs, stuffing, pies. I don't even know. You have 12 pies. Someone make a song for me. Someone make a 12 Days of Christmas song for the Thanksgiving. I don't even know what you would say. But yeah, I don't know where Florida are in the standings. I should have a peek at that. I feel like they've been struggling a little bit. Yeah, they're struggling, Grant. They're first in their division, for God's sakes. They've lost 2 in a row though, so like I feel like whenever I've looked at the scores, I see Florida losing. Yeah, and they're 11-5-1. They're first in the Atlantic. So yeah, they're having a good year, obviously. And then Toronto is second, Boston is third, Tampa fourth. Look out for Ottawa. I said Ottawa. Look out for them. New Jersey. I am surprised. New Jersey has surprised me. At the start of the season, I was like, I'm not big on New Jersey. But they're looking good so far. So far. They have 4 games on hand, though. That's the problem with them. They have 4 games on hand on Washington, 5 games in hand on the Rangers and Hurricanes. So, very inflated. If you go by point percentage, the Devils are 4th in the Metro. So, a bit of inflation there. I know inflation is a big topic in this country, but even the standings are inflated with inflation. There we go. Not only it affects the economy in the U.S., it affects the NHL standings. Jared says the refs are against the Jets. Well, they evened it up on that call. They evened it up. Donnell says Jack Hughes is not a crybaby. Everyone thinks Sidney Crosby's a crybaby when he started in the league, but I guess not anymore. No, I still think Crosby is a crybaby. Crybaby Crosby. I think Jack Hughes is a crybaby as well. He's one of those guys that, like, he gets frustrated very easily, and he throws, like, these hissy fits where he, like, slams his stick on the glass or on the bench, has little temper tantrums. But once you you pop him some, I don't know, give him a piece of chocolate, a Hershey's candy bar, he feels better. I guarantee you he was one of those kids growing up. Like, he probably threw hissy fits at the local Target, and Mama Hughes was like, God damn it, Jack, have this piece of candy, and he was fine again. So that's probably what Jack Hughes was like as a kid, and we're seeing it now in the NHL. I thought there was no reason to go after that Florida player. He did nothing. MCS and L. I had a hockey game today, and we lost because the buzzer went off 3 minutes into the first period for no reason, but that was also exactly when we scored and it didn't count. Oh, did the parent who was doing the score clock, did they accidentally brush upon the buzzer? That blows. See, when something like that happens, the goal should still count. Like, if it's an accident, the goal should still count. That's tough, MCS. That is very tough. I can't. That's never happened to me. I've never had an impromptu buzzer go off. The only delays I've really had have been like parent fights. I've witnessed some parent fights, especially like in high school. I think I had a glass repair too. One of the glass things broke and they had to fix it. Canadian Chick says, when bro isn't boring with a skull face. Fantastic. I don't know what that's all about. It's still 0-0. Shots 7-3 for Florida. 10:48 to go in the first. Don't forget to subscribe, people. Bottom right-hand corner. We got you covered throughout the entirety of the National Hockey League season. We're also going to do World Junior streams. I'm assuming we're going to do Four Nations face-off, because why wouldn't we? They're going to, do a pause in the seasons for that tournament. The jerseys were released for it a couple weeks ago. I made a video about that on my YouTube channel. I rated the jerseys. I think the Team USA's jerseys are sublime. They're perfect. Very reminiscent of the Olympics in 2010. The Vancouver ones. Shout out Vancouver. My favorite Olympics of all time. Canadian Chick, 1999 will have Unbreakable Glass 2023. The skull emoji. Well, I feel like the glass panel, the old glass paneling that was around when I was like a mite, like early 2000s, it was so brittle. Like, it was super thick. The glass that you see nowadays in the NHL rinks, it's almost like plastic glass. Like, it's not like that brittle, tempered glass. It's like, it's honestly just plastic. So it doesn't shatter. Which is probably better for the fans, honestly. And then there's more give in it as well. Like, the glass gives like crazy. Like, I remember I played a couple games at my local Mariucci Arena in Minnesota where the Gophers play, and they had the fancy glass like that. And when getting hit into that glass is like heavenly. It's like getting hit into a pillow. Whereas, like, you go to the local like hockey rink, where all the high schools play, the glass is so brittle, so it hurts getting hit into them. But like, you play at these nice rinks, and it's like getting cushioned by a pillow. It feels really nice. One thing I forgot to do, people, we didn't do starting lineups. What a prat! Grant's a prat for that. We'll do the visiting Jets first because you always start with the visitors. Okay, so we have our first line of Connor, Scheifele, and Velarde. Love it. Cole, Perfetti, Nemestikov, Ehlers. Like it. Appleton, Lowry, Niederreiter. Love it. Iafallo, Kupari, Barron. Gotta have it. There we go. DeMello, Morrissey, Pionk, Sandberg, Miller, and Fleury. The different Fleury. Hayden Fleury, not Marc-Andre. And then in net, we have Connor Hellebuck. Love it. For the Panthers, you got Rodriguez, Barkov, Reinhardt. For Hagee, Bennett, Tkachuk. Talk about crybaby. Tkachuk isn't a crybaby, but Matthew Tkachuk is a little prick. I do not like Matthew. I love Brady, but Matthew Tkachuk is a little rat. He's better than Marchand, though. Marchand's the biggest rat. He's a human rat. He's Ratatouille in real life. Your third line is Losterainen, Lundell, Boquist. Fourth line of Greer, Nozick, Samaskevich. Big fan of Simon Samaskevich. Big fan of him. He was on Team USA in the World Juniors. He had an amazing goal against the Islanders, where he basically pulled Varlamov out of his net and beat him on the wraparound. We got still scoreless, 7:56 to go here in the first on Hockey Night in Canada. And then we got Sergei Bobrovsky in nets. Sergei! There was some, like, Disney Channel show I watched as a kid, and, like, the main character, one of the characters in the show was Sergei, and all the girls were always like, Sergei! So yeah, every time I hear Sergei, that's what I think about. Sergei! Fantastic name. I'm going to name my next dog Sergei in honor of Bobrovsky. Canadian Chick says, dang, I can't believe I was first to chat. Well, yeah, congratulate. I don't have a medal. I wish I could give you something, Canadian Chick. 92. I don't have anything. What's this? This. If I could give you this, I could. This is actually a cool piece of artifact history. So I got this when I visited New York this past September when I went to see the Islanders play the Devils in preseason hockey. I went to Grand Central Station, and they have this little, like, I don't know what it is, a public transit museum, they call it. And I don't know if you can read that. I'll read it for you, but it says something on the bottom there. I'll read it for you. It says, the Grand Central Terminal, built in 1913 in the Beaux Art style, was the realization of Cornelius Vanderbilt's dream for a grand transportation facility in New York City. This fragment of Tennessee pink marble was recovered from the floor of Vanderbilt Hall, the terminal's original main waiting room, during a partial renovation of the hall undertaken up in the spring of 2008, and it's 242 of 500 of these. So it's a pretty cool, it's a chunk of the floor of the old Grand Central Terminal. So I don't know, pretty unique gift. It's a nice little paperweight. I just have it here on my desk. I'd give it to you, Canadian Chick, as a prize, but unfortunately I can't do that because we have this camera. There you go. If that's a prize. Or another prize I could give you is this glass thing of One Summit Vanderbilt. Looks very fancy with the lighting. I like that. Woo! That is fancy. Wow. But yeah, I went to the top of One Summit Vanderbilt. You got to do that. If you go to New York, got to check out One Summit Vanderbilt. It's probably one of the coolest, like, observation decks / art installations you can go to. Insane views of the city, too. Insane views. But I love New York. That was such a fun time. Like, I would love to live there someday. I probably wouldn't live in, like, Manhattan, because that's, I don't know, kind of crazy. I could totally see myself being more on the outskirts or in one of the boroughs. I could see myself in Brooklyn. I could see myself more on Long Island, like if I was to raise a family, maybe. But no, my dream though is to move out to the West Coast, either Vancouver, Seattle, that Pacific Northwest. That'd be really cool. But New York's fun. New York is lots of fun. Six minutes to go. Shot 7-4 for Florida. It's still scoreless. Ooh, Lindell. Good save by Connor. I love how on my TV here, QVC's on. It was on some random channel and it switched to QVC. They're looking at Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chick a pullover pants set. I tell you, I'd be like the perfect person for QVC. Couldn't you imagine me on QVC like doing presentations for Cozy Chick lounge pants? That'd be perfect. They gotta put me on QVC if they do any sports stuff. That'd be like my freelance side job. Oh, big hit! Iafallo gets rocked. Go Bulldogs, Iafallo, University of Minnesota Duluth. Oh, they score! What a pass. I think it was Forsling. The tap in back door. 5 minutes to go in the first, and it's 1-0 Florida. It's Samoskevich. I was just talking about Samoskevich. I love Sammy. Sammy Samoskevich. Tongue twister. Say that 3 times. But he's a dog, Samoskevich. Great play. Well, a bit lucky, actually. Forsling, it goes off the mellow stick and then goes off the shoulder of Samoskevich and then off the post, and then it goes in. So we had 3 bounces there. The stick of DeMello, the shoulder of Samoskevich, and the post, and then it went in. So that is a very lucky goal, but a great goal nonetheless. Huge goal for Florida on home ice. And the Jets, we'll see their perseverance. We'll see if they respond here. Oh, Ehlers, great save by Sergey. The Samoskevich tongue twister is still in my mouth. I gotta get it out. I gotta get out the Samoskevich tongue twister. Canadian Chick says players that listen to Eek, I don't know what that is, but doesn't know the name. Players who know. Player disconnected. Canadian Chick, I can tell you love that skull emoji. Every comment has the skull emoji. And then Dane, the players are listening to KSI's new song. What song did he release? I'm ashamed that I know about KSI. I respect all those YouTuber guys, but like, I don't know. The songs they release I think, are terrible. Like, the stick to doing YouTube, please. Don't make songs. Like, I would never make a song. I'm not that talented. I can play the piano, I can play the drums, but I'm not going to release a song. Unless I got, like, some really fancy producer person and they actually made it good. I could do a diss track about the Islanders and Lou Lamoriello. Do a rap about Lamoriello and how he should leave. But Donnell's question earlier is really nice. Do we think this is a preview of the final? I'm curious what the community thinks. I just don't think Florida's going to make it. 3 years in a row is really hard. The odds are against you there. Be careful, Jets. Too many men. They can't. The guys on Sportsnet don't know how to pronounce his name. It's Samoskevich. They call him like they call. I don't know how he said it. He said Samich, Samanovich. Here's Samanovich. There'll be icing on Florida 147s ago. This period has really flown by here. Do we like the lighting too, people? Last week we went with the teal. I have the teal over there. You can sort of see it glowing. And I decided to go with red. I think that looks, the ambiance looks very cooler. I like it. I want to look at other scores that are going on. I still don't know what happened with the Islanders. No one explained to me the controversy. They just said there was controversy, but like a bunch of prats, they didn't tell me what the controversy was. So, what was the controversy with the Islanders that got them lubed up? I don't know what it was. I guess I could just look on Twitter. Look out, here comes Florida. Good defense. Nikolai Ehlers on the back check. I love that. We all love a forward that back checks as a defenseman and a goaltender. We love forwards that do that. If you're a forward and you do that, congrats. If you're not, get the hell out of here. I'm just kidding. That was so annoying. Like, I played defense in high school, and I'd say about 90% of the forwards that I played with did not back check. And I'm like, you bunch of prats, because you have all the energy in the world to go that way, to go in the offensive zone, but to play defense, you guys just didn't give a shit. Sandberg taken down by Reinhardt. Ten seconds to go, and it looks like Winnipeg is going to pass it around here. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning. That's the first. 1-0 Florida. It was a frantic pace to start, and then Samoskevich got the lucky goal. Nothing Connor Hellebuyck could do about that one. That was just a very lucky play. We had 3 deflections: the stick, the shoulder, and the post. Shots 11-5 for Florida. So Florida definitely had more control. I wouldn't say they dominated, though. I just think the Jets were kind of a bit too methodical, honestly. But we'll see. Don't fray about the Jets. They'll come out in the second here. I have no worries about that. Any other stats? I know people at home love the stats here. Save percentage, don't care. Hits 12-8. Faceoffs 1. That's wow. 10-2 for Winnipeg. Giveaways 5-5 takeaway. Like, what's a giveaway and a takeaway? Is a giveaway, obviously that's when you pass it and it gets turned over. A takeaway, that's when you take it away. Like, I think takeaways is kind of a dumb stat. Like, just do giveaways. So do we really need takeaways? And then shockingly, there's been no empty net goals. Thank you for that stat. But yeah, that was the first. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to take a little break. But first, I want to watch the controversy that people are telling me about this Islanders game. I'm going to see if I can find it here. Let's see. Was it goalie interference related, people? Is that the controversy? Goalie interference? I'm seeing one clip about goalie interference. I don't know if that was it. Okay, it is. Let's full screen this and show you guys. I'm the ultimate judge of goal interference, in my opinion. I think I'm very good at determining what is and what isn't. So let's show you this. Sound bomb boom wah. Woo! Sound bomb boom wah. I like that song. And some Frenchman made that song. Okay, here's the goal interference. Let's take a look-ski. I don't see goal interference. Where is it? Where is the goal interference? It's Brandon Tanev. I mean, he skates next to Sorokin. Gosh, I mean, the more you look at it, the more you're like, okay, there might be goal interference. But it's not like, I don't think the little push Tanev got, he pushed Sorokin just a tad. I don't think that warranted it didn't impact him trying to make the save there. It doesn't warrant a penalty, in my opinion. So, Islander fans, if you're butthurt about that, man up, because that's not goal interference. That'd be a very soft goal interference, and then we'd be back talking about how soft the NHL's being on goal interference calls. Because there were lots of goal interference penalties at the start of the year. I made a video about that on my channel, about the goal interference nonsense. But yeah, that's not goal interference. Get out of here. Get out of town. What controversy? That is not controversy, people. And that you know what? That's a great way of showing Islanders Twitter that we find anything and we blame it on that versus on the actual product on the ice. We blame it on the refs. We blame it on the goal interference. We blame it on the other team. We don't take accountability for our own team and our own actions. So how about you win the game? Don't focus on goal interference. How about you win the game? But yeah, so that is the first. We'll step aside here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you are new, subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Smash the like button if you're enjoying yourself tonight. We got a healthy group here. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Click the bell icon so you're notified whenever we do go live on this channel. Make sure you do follow us on our social media pages. At HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Grant Hakeem is my Twitter. If you want to make a donation tonight, you can do that through the live chat. You can do a super chat. That'd be greatly appreciated. Help the channel get bigger, badder, and more awesome. The donation. Thank you to Gametime. Use promo code THPN and get $20 off your first purchase when you purchase tickets on Gametime. Maybe you want to go see the Winnipeg Jets, the big, bad, and mighty Winnipeg Jets, or the Panthers, or whatever. Get tickets to see the Panthers in person, which isn't too hard because the arena is always empty. And also, thank you to DraftKings. Use promo code THPN there as well. Right, let's step aside here for about 10 minutes or so, and we'll be back for the start of the segundo period. El periodo, how do you say that in Spanish? I took Spanish for like 10 years, but I don't know how to say that. Periodo número dos. I'm going to look that up right now. How to say the second period in Spanish. Segundo periodo. We'll be back for the segundo periodo. Muchas gracias. De nada.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Hello, everybody. We're back for the start of the. How do you say it again? I forgot. Segundo periodo. We're back for the segundo periodo for all my Spanish-speaking people out there. Segundo periodo. Back for it. Happy to be back for it. I'm hoping Winnipeg can get things going here. Also, I just realized the center ice logo for Florida, very majestic. It looks like a hula skirt is around, a gold hula skirt is around the Panthers logo. I just realized that. Very, very fancy. They don't do that in Winnipeg because we keep it classy in Winnipeg. But yeah, let me get you the stats back up here since we're back. We're so back. But yeah, shots 10-5 for Florida. Winnipeg looking to bounce back. Not only after Tuesday night's performance, but after that first period. It probably wasn't up to snuff for them. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you are new, subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. I forgot how many subscribers we have, but I think we're on the road to like 5.4K-ish. Somewhere around there. Someone can let me know. But yeah, subscribe if you're new. Share this video out with people. Tell the world what's going on. Live watch-along, Jets, Panthers. Biggest game of the goddamn year. Tell people that. It's the biggest game of the year. Whoever wins this game will win the Stanley Cup. It decides it all. It's the biggest game. Literally. Tell people that. But yeah, make sure you follow us on our social medias. They almost scored, Florida, while I'm hyping this game up. They almost scored. I think Hellbuck made the save. But yeah, follow us on our social media pages. @HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. @Grant Hakeem is my handle. If you want to check out anything I do on YouTube, you can head to my YouTube channel, the Grant Hakeem YouTube channel. Very clever name, I know. Thank you very much. I do sports content like hockey, do gaming streams. We keep it chill. Last night, I did a live stream for the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight, which I regret doing. What a complete and utter waste of my time and everybody else's time who watched. Oh, they score! So far, it's been a waste of my time. But hey, it's Nate Schmidt. Nate Schmidt gets the goal, and it's 2-0 Florida. Out of the University of Minnesota. I feel like I should do the rouser for Nate Schmidt. MINNESOTA. Minnesota. Yay, Gophers. There we go. That's the rouser for Nate Schmidt. Try to keep it monotone, though. I don't want to get too excited here. Yeah, that was a good save by Hellbuck. He probably could have done better with the rebound. To be nitpicky, but, you know, whatever. The rebound went right to Nate Schmidt, had an empty net, and it's 2-0, and another great start for Florida. 2-0 lead. Let's see what the Jets are made of, though. Can the comeback kids from Winnipeg, can they come back again? They've done it before. But yeah, on my channel, we did the Mike Tyson fight, and terrible. Oh, hit the post! Wow. Jets hit the post. That was Miller for the Jets. Bit of a C-nice shot there to hit the post. Hit the Demba, as they say in Europe. Hit the Demba. But yeah, my channel, very chill, relax, whatever. And thank you to the sponsors, of course, Gametime. Use promo code THPN. Here's Kyle Connor. He hit the post. The Demba twice. He hit the Demba, and it's not even December. Unbelievable. That's twice. Man, I thought he was gonna score there, Kyle Connor. I would have bet my house he would have scored. I'd have been homeless. I'm glad I didn't. But yeah, Gametime, $20 off your first purchase. Use promo code THPN. Same promo code for DraftKings. And if I'm a betting man, I said 3-0 Winnipeg. That definitely is not going to happen. If you'd like to revise your predictions, I will allow it this one time. Man, I don't know. Winnipeg just doesn't. They're not looking good right now. I'm feeling the Florida vibes right now. Here's Kyle Connor. He's a beast. I don't know. I'll give Winnipeg a shot here. 4-3 is 4-3. Is that fair? But yeah, they're not getting the bounces so far. 2 posts. The Dembas. Be careful, Connor. There we go. But yeah, let me know your score predictions. Let me know if you think this is a preview of the Stanley Cup Final. Many people think so. I'd love to know what the great community thinks. I'm not too sure, honestly. I just don't think Florida can make it 3 years in a row. Don't see it. No sick hit from behind by Velarde. And like Darth Vader, he's going to get sent to the Death Star, also known as the box. I don't think they're going to do anything more than just give him a cross-checking penalty, but you never know with these referees. I don't know. Minor penalty. If this was high school or college, he would have gotten a 5 in a game. I'm just telling you that right now. Or double IHF, that's 5 in a game, the double IHF. Time, everybody agrees. I'll stand directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero. Why are they playing that song at a hockey game? They're playing anti-hero to hype up the crowd for the power play. That's amazing. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stand directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero. That's hilarious. Let's see if it works. If they score here, cue anti-hero up every time for the power play. Oh, Barkov almost scored. Hit an empty net, Barkov, and missed. That was Stevie Wonder range. Here's Carter Verhaeghe. Here's Barkov. Down low in the corner there. Back for Barkov. To the point. Barkov. Someone's got to shoot it. Good pass. Ooh. Tipped wide. God, this puck movement is crazy. Them and Winnipeg is a great power play like this too, where they just, it's like ping pong, like bing bong, bing bong, bing bong goal. Crazy. Islanders wish. Islanders wish. I'm not gonna tweet here about this goal interference nonsense. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Am I missing something in that goal interference? Because I don't think that is on it. It looks like a very minute play. Maybe it's a bad angle because it's behind the net, but I don't know. I don't care. People can shit talk me online. I do not care. I posted a video the other day, and it's obviously an Islanders fan from the dynasty years was shit talking me because I said the team is good enough to win a cup. And he was like, "You don't know what you're talking about. I lived through the Islanders' glory years back in the 80s. And I'm assuming that's what he sounds like, too, because I'm sure he's a smoker. I lived through the Islanders in the 80s, and, you don't know what you're talking about. You weren't even alive yet. You don't know what, you don't know what you're talking about." I'm just like, you know what? I do know what I'm talking about. I know what a championship team looks like. I've seen plenty of championship teams. I've been on championship teams before. I know what it's like, and the Islanders are nothing like that. They're not even close to that. So I think that's comical. But I love it though. I love the fan. The fan interactions are great, whether it's positive or negative. I do love it. It's great. Good kill by the Jets. He just killed it off. Still 2-0. Worst lead in hockey, as we know. It's icing. Jets don't like it. Yeah, Scheifele doesn't like that. Man, I love this jersey. This is a nice... It is comfortable, too. I love it. Because it has the crest. It isn't like the cardboard crest. It's like a flexible, stitched crest, which is nice. It's like the back when Adidas... When the original Adidas ones. That's probably why it's so cheap, honestly. Because it's like... From 2017 when they first came out. It's... Oh, good blocker by Connor. Another save by Hellebuck. Sit down, it says DeMello. Sit down, Potsy. Sit down. Take a seat, Greer. Take a frickin' seat. We'll take a TV timeout. It's 2-0 Panthers. I love the way this guy in the broadcast says Panthers. He says Panthers. Very Canadian of him to say. The Florida Panthers. I love it. I'm going to start saying it like that. The Panthers. Out-of-town scores. We got a lot of hockey going on. So we'll start with the controversial Islanders game. They lost to the Kraken 3-2 in Seattle. Love Seattle. The city. And I like the team a little bit too because of Aberley, of course. We have a final in the Blues and Bruins game. That was on NHL Network, so I couldn't watch it anyways. Thank you, NHL. 3-2 for the Blues in OT. Amazing. We got a lot of games, a lot of finals. Nashville, Calgary, 2-0 for the Flames. And they go get Nashville. Man, Barry Trotz blow the team up. It's not looking good. 4-2 for Vegas over Utah. And this was yesterday. That was yesterday. We'll do yesterday because I'm already reading it. And then Anaheim 6-4 winners over the Detroit Red Wings. It's a good win for Anaheim. Now for today's games. The way NHL.com has the schedule on the top of the webpage is stupid. Edmonton has a 2-1 lead over Toronto in the second period. And it's on NHL Network, so even if I wanted to watch it, I couldn't. Montreal 1-0 lead over Columbus, the two worst teams in the East. Some of the worst teams in the East. Tampa has a 1-0 lead over the New Jersey Devils. The Florida Panthers, obviously, they have a 2-0 lead over the Winnipeg Jets. The Philadelphia Flyers have a 3-0 lead over the Buffalo Sabres. We're in the middle, almost at the middle of the second. 14-31. Pittsburgh, 3-0 lead over the San Jose Sharks. The Carolina Hurricanes, 1-0 lead over the Ottawa Senators, the team that I picked that was going to make the playoffs at the start of the season. I want full credit if that actually happens because I don't believe anyone else made that pick that I know of. I think Elliot Friedman did. Great minds think alike there. Other than that, I think people were like, you're crazy for saying that. Dallas and Minnesota. That's actually a good game. That's in St. Paul. Not too far from me. Dallas, Minnesota, scoreless in the first. Detroit and LA Kings, scoreless in the first. And then tonight, we have a old school clash. For whatever reason, when I see Vancouver, Chicago, I think back to like mid-2000s. 2010s when I think of that matchup. Vancouver, Chicago. Vancouver looking to bounce back after a tough loss to the Islanders, because we did a watch along right here this past Thursday, and the Islanders miraculously won, even though it wasn't too exciting. They did win, which is great and good for them. That is your out of town scores. There you go. Lovely. And look out, the Panthers and Jets play again in a couple days in Winnipeg. That's a very... Thank you, NHL and Gary Bettman, for that. Oh, yeah, let's do it home and home. Not with the Minnesota Wild. Not with, like, the Chicago Blackhawks. Let's have the Winnipeg Jets do a home and home series with the team in Florida. Let's do the Panthers. Very, sustainable, thinking about the planet, NHL. Thank you for that. Well, we might as well do a home and home series with the Islanders and the San Jose Sharks then. Like, how stupid is that? You do a home and home with the teams that are close to each other. Don't do a home and home with a team that are, like, across the country from, north to south. That's stupid. Like, that's the thing. Like, if the NHL, like, they're all about, like, oh, look at us. We're Scheifele. Good save by Bobrovsky. 11:01 to go. Scheifele was on Main Street in Florida, and Bobrovsky stood tall. But like from a sustainability standpoint from the NHL for the travel, it's like you could do such a better job with the scheduling, in my opinion. A home and home with the Panthers and the Jets is boneheaded. Like, what are you thinking? We'll get there one day. I'm sure we'll get there. Honestly, what I think should happen is that when you go and visit a city, you play them like 3 times, and then those are your 3 games with that team, and then you go to the next city and you play that team multiple days in a row, or however many days. If you want to do it twice, 3 times, I think that's how it should be. Instead of making like 2 separate trips to the city to play them, just knock it all out in one weekend so you don't have to travel there again. Just a thought. Oh, saved by Hellebuck. It was loose in the slot. Sweeper keeper, and they get it out. Panthers pushing. I can hear the crowd now, finally. Wow. They've been quiet all night. Zillarex says, hello, Grant. What is up, Zillarex? Hoping I have a nice Saturday. Thoughts on the fight from yesterday? Jared says, this is going to be a rough game. Yeah, I don't know. They've hit the Demba. They've hit it twice, the post. Winnipeg has. So we'll see if they can. I'm sure they will. This Jets team has been so dynamite that I'm not even worried. Down 2-0. I'm not even concerned. I think they will come back. But I'd love to know people's thoughts at home if they think they can. Or do you believe in the Jets? Are the Jets for real, or are they a scam? Is this just a one-hit wonder, like Cyndi Lauper? Was she a one-hit wonder? I don't even know. I know she has the one song that girls just want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. Well, I don't think she was a one-hit wonder. That was a bad example. She has Grammys, so probably not. But I don't know any other songs. I don't know any other songs she has. Wait, Time After Time. Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, I know the song. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. I didn't know that was Cyndi Lauper. Learn something new every day. I didn't know that was Cyndi Lauper. But yeah, who's a one-hit wonder? I mean, Also, shout out, living in the 80s was probably lots of fun. The music videos were electric. You actually had good boxing matches with like Mike Tyson and I don't know who else, Evander Holyfield, um, all the legends from the 80s and 90s and 70s, even include Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, the Thrilla in Manila. What am I looking up here? One hit wonders. Wow, Aha is a one hit wonder. Take on Me. Aha, Take on Me was the top one hit wonder in the Rolling Stone magazine poll. Okay, wow. Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby. That's a great one. What the hell is Chumbawamba? Tub thumping is a party and sporting event staple, even though not everybody knows the words. What is that? Chumbawamba. Tub thumping. That sounds like some category in Pornhub. Chumba Wumba Tub Humper. Apparently it gets played at sporting events? Oh, yeah! I give you town. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. But I keep you down. I hump a tub. Chumbawamba, humping tubs. I am a tub humper. All I do is hump tubs all night long. That's the lyrics. I didn't know that was a song. Unbelievable. Well, I've heard of the song. I didn't know it was called Chumbawamba Hot Tub Humpers. Wow, that's their one-hit wonders. My gosh. They do play that a lot of hockey games. Why do they play that at hockey games? They play the corniest shit at hockey games. The music is terrible. Oh, tired. I'm tired from homework. I kept QVC on my main TV here just to see what's going on. I might buy something, by the way. Right now, they're talking about Gravel Primabel Denim Frayed Baby Boot Jeans. What is baby boot jeans? If there are any people watching, let me know. Baby boot jeans on sale for $65.98, or you can do 5 easy pays of $13.20. Fantastic. Good save here by Sergey. That was Barron with the shot. 8:20 to go. Skyscanner. Wow. What you Canadians. You Canadians, I tell you. Skyscanner. We don't have that in America. We just have like the Delta app. Bobrovsky has 404 career wins, which is second among active goalies. Well, isn't that just great for Sergey? Look out, here comes Florida. Good pass, but great D by Morrissey. I've been impressed by Florida. They've definitely impressed me. I wasn't sure what to expect. They've lost their last 2 games, but they look very lethal offensively. On the rush, they really do. Good save by Hellebuck. Oh, they score! Hellebuck made 2 saves. They get the 3rd rebound. 3rd time's the charm. And Evan Rodriguez, the ex-Pittsburgh Penguin, gets the goal. And it's 3-0. Rough. That's really, really rough for Connor and company. Tip shot, great blocker save. Makes the 2nd save, and Rodriguez is left all alone. That's just bad coverage defensively. Yeah, Scheifele is with Rodriguez, but he doesn't take the stick away. That's the number one rule. If you have a guy in right next to the goalie and you're a defenseman or maybe you're a forward and you end up, in the crease area, you gotta tie the guy up with his stick. Gotta tie him up with his stick. If you don't grab his stick or tie him up, then he's gonna score. That's what she said. Gotta tie up his stick. Good save there by Bobrovsky. 7:19 to go. Yeah, you could see Scheifele there. He was disappointed as soon as Rodriguez scored. He knew he had to tie up the stick there. Ooh, if you're any Islander fans watching tonight, the Bridgeport Islanders are beating the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins 5-2. I'm getting alerts on my phone here. Liam Foodie, Brian Pino, and Cole Barjo got the last 3 goals. Well scored. Julian Gauthier got the first goal. Brian Pino got the second goal. Liam Foodie got the third. Barjo got the fourth. Sorry. Yeah, Barjo got the fourth. And Barjo got the fifth. So Barjo is on 2 goals. If you were curious about that. I know everybody loves Bridgeport. Come on, Winnipeg. Come on, Ehlers. Ehlers has had a good game. I tell you, I mean, they hit the post twice. If one of those went in, this would be a very different game we'd be talking about. Yeah, one thing I'm noticing with Florida, their cycle game is insane. Their ability to cycle the puck, get in on the forecheck, make it really hard on the Winnipeg defense to break it out. Oh! Appleton gets hit from behind by Aaron Ekblad and Jets to the power play. And this is a big power play for Winnipeg. If they can get a goal here, that'd be huge, especially before the period ends, because then it's a 2-goal lead heading into the third. So this would be huge if they could score. Yeah, a little cross check there from Ekblad. He doesn't like it, but Stonewaller cross check. So Jets to the PP, to the power play. Very, very, very nice. God. I'm just looking on Twitter. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. I don't. If anybody watched the Mike Tyson fight from yesterday, there was a part in it where he was getting interviewed by somebody. He was like in the locker room, and they once the interview was over, they both said like "I love you" and did a little French kiss like on the cheek thing, the European kiss. And then Mike Tyson walks away. He's in like a nappy, and you can see his bare ass as he walks away. And then someone on Twitter put a picture of him with his bare ass walking into a Raising Cane's. Oh, that had to have been on purpose. Like that, you can't tell me. I feel like everything about that yesterday was rigged. Like everything was probably rigged. So they probably did that. Like, hey Mike, wear like a nappy so we can see your bare ass on Netflix to get views. My goodness. But yeah, that was crazy. I also want to shout out one of my favorite content creators on YouTube, Mark Goldbridge. He did an all-day charity stream today. 13-hour live stream, raised 40,000, over 40,000 euros for the Marie Curie Foundation. Amazing job by Mark. So sending all my love to him right now. Amazing stuff. He's one of my favorite people on YouTube. He's the reason why I got into live streaming. So much love for Mark. I'm about to whack in a tweet about him right now. So give him a shout if you're interested. Mark Goldbridge. He's amazing. As I was doing that, the Marie Curie Foundation, by the way, is for people with terminal illness. That's what the charity's all about, helping people with cancer and diseases as such, like that. As I was saying that, being heartfelt, Barkov and the Panthers, they scored. Puck goes off the post, falls right for Barkov, and puts it in the empty net, and it's 4-0. And I think we're nearing the end here for Winnipeg. I didn't doubt them at 2. I didn't doubt them at 3, but I'm gonna doubt them at 4. This is a big mountain to climb here. But, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no mountain tall enough, ain't no mountain high enough that we can't climb, is the Jets' motto for this rest of this game. And they were on the power play, too. That was a shorty by Barkov. There we go. Just finished writing that tweet. But yeah, 4-0 Florida. (24-14) on the shots. Not too great. I don't want to say that Winnipeg's played a bad game. I mean, they've hit 2 posts. I just think the goals that Florida has scored, 2 of them have been very fluky, and the other 2 have been just minor defensive lapses by individual players, and it's nothing major at all. So I think it's one of those what goes around comes around. They were flying high because they're a jet. They fly high and very fast, and now they're kind of coming down to earth. They're not coming in for a landing. They're just kind of going in the middle. Instead of going at 60,000 feet, they're probably like at 30,000 feet. Starting to come down a little bit to earth with the bounces and good luck and everything. So not too concerned at all. If you're a Winnipeg fan, if you're a diehard fan, I wouldn't be concerned at all. I'm not concerned. I'm pretty sure if they go 500, they will make the postseason and probably be a 1 or 2 seed in the Central. So probably almost already have done enough to make the postseason. There we go. Had to give my props to Mark Goldbridge today. $140 to go, by the way, here in the second period. 4-0 for the Panthers. Who is this? Someone's got to tell me this announcer on Sportsnet. He's like, the Panthers. I love it. Game plan from Winnipeg: get this to 4-0, and then slowly start chipping away in the third. Yeah, who do they play next? Winnipeg. Oh, it's Florida. It's the home and home, so they play Florida back, in Winnipeg. I'd expect them to win that on home ice. They've been very good on home ice. Very, very good. Careful, Sergey. Bit of a fun fact about Sergey Bobrovsky. Maybe you probably don't care at all. I'm sure none of you care about this, but the way he cuts his goalie stick, because normally on a goalie stick you have like the paddle, right, and like a little. It goes back to being like that little skinny shaft, so you can kind of grab onto it and like hold it like a trigger of a gun, kind of is how you hold it. With your blocker hand. The way he does it, he shaves the very top of the paddle, so it's almost like triangle looking, right? And I can probably show you a picture of this. I can probably show you after this period's done. No, none of you care anyway, so I won't even bother with showing a picture. I'm just going to talk about it. You can look it up yourselves. He has a it's like a triangle, right? He shaves it down with a sander. Well, he cuts it first and then shaves it with a sander. He tapes it up with like grip tape. And the reason why he does that is it helps you be in a more. It just kind of helps you when you're in a butterfly. Your stick is in a better position and it feels more natural in a butterfly. Because what we don't want to have happen when you drop down into your butterfly, you don't want like your elbow sticking out because your stick is really low. And then what you don't want is your blade of your stick to be like, down on the ice like that. You want it to be flat. So you shave off the edge. So basically you're gripping the paddle lower. So you can basically hold your stick better in a butterfly. That's why he does that. Fun fact for you. That is the end of the second period. That is it. 4-0. 24-16 are the shots. This has been I don't know, it's been a somewhat entertaining game, I would say. It's been pretty decent. I am curious what's going on in the chat. You guys have been absolutely dead tonight. I don't know if someone like suffocated you with a plastic bag. I have no idea if like your keyboards don't work. Live chat has been non-existent tonight. That is okay because I can go on and monologue about anything for as long as I need to. But live chats, disappointing live chat tonight. Shame. For shame. Very disappointing. No one has said absolutely anything for the last hour. So cheers for that. We'll be back in a little bit for the start of the third period. If you are new, subscribe, bottom right hand corner, smash the like button, all that jazz. Follow us on social media at HockeyPodNet is the Insta on Twitter. Want to follow me on Twitter at Grant Akeem is the handle. And thank you to the sponsors, Gametime. Use promo code THPN and get $20 off your first purchase on Gametime, and DraftKings. Use the same promo code and you get I don't know what you get, honestly. You just use the promo code and you sign up for DraftKings. They didn't tell me what you get. Just use that promo code and when you sign up. Right, let's step aside here. Hopefully you guys can rest or wake up from your naps, and then it'll be a fun third period. Otherwise, I can monologue about Bobrovsky's goalie stick and other weird random stuff. That's fine too. Right, we'll be back. Do what you got to do. We'll see you for the third. Go Jets, go. I'm sniffing the comeback. The comeback's on. The heat is on.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Hello, we're back for the third period. How do you say that in Spanish? We had segundo periodo. I don't remember. Tres periodo. I don't even remember. How to say third period in Espanol. Tercer periodo. Tercer periodo. Welcome to the tercer periodo of this game. They're playing Blinding Lights. That takes me back to COVID. I say, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. I know I can't sleep here till I feel your touch. Hey, hey, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. That's a good song. I just think back to Lockdown, that song. That's like the Lockdown song. Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. And he did the Super Bowl during the pandemic. Am I correct on that? I'm pretty sure he did the Super Bowl. There, we got the stats up for you. Stat nerds out there, they're back up. 4-0 Florida. Shots 24-18. He didn't miss a thing. 18:45 here left in this game. I don't think Winnipeg is going to win. I think 4 is too tall. It's like climbing Mount St. Helens. If you live in Washington State, you know. Ooh. Penalty? Scheifele. Roughing penalty on Mark Scheifele. He doesn't like it. Let's see the replay. I mean, yeah, that is a penalty. You can't do that. He literally tried to rip off his helmet. That is a penalty. Dumb. That's an offensive zone penalty by Mark Scheifele. Really, really stupid. You're down 4-0, and you're gonna do that shit. As a coach, I'd be very, very disappointed. Let's see if Florida can make it 5. Make it 5. Oh! Down goes a player for Winnipeg, and Florida is going back to the box. It's gonna be 4-on-4. Just like the first penalty of the day, we had that similar situation at the start of this game. Matthew Tkachuk for tripping. That's a tough call. But yeah, it's a trip. 1,000% a trip. What's going on at what arena is this? BB&T Center? Or what's it called now? It used to be BB&T Center. I don't care what it's called, but the music they're playing tonight, we've heard Antihero by Taylor Swift, and I just heard Adele playing. So whoever is in charge of the music, I think we probably know what kind of music they listen to. They probably listen to the most pop station you could ever imagine. Probably like what's the Sirius XM Hits, that channel, if you have Sirius XM. I love Sirius XM, by the way. I don't even listen to local radio. I just do Sirius. NHL radio has some good stuff. Howard Stern's hilarious. Good music station. Sirius XMU is probably my music station I listen to the most. Yeah, we got 4-on-4 for another minute. Then the Jets will have like a 20-second power play to work with. Oh, that's a dangerous pass by Nemestikov, but it worked out. But thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Hope you're having a nice Saturday night. SNL. I think Charlie XCX is hosting tonight on Saturday Night Live. So if you're interested in that, you can watch that tonight. I probably will be. I like her. She has some good songs. Like when she first started, she had a couple songs I liked, but now it's too overproduced sounding for my taste. Oh, they score! Kulikov, and it's 5-0. It's 5-0 for the Florida Panthers, and it's game over, man. Game over for the Winnipeg Jets. Tough luck. Let's see what transpired here. Was it bad D coverage again? I don't know. It was a cross-ice pass by Barkov. It goes off his skate. So, I mean, that's 3 goals tonight for the Florida Panthers that have been flukes. They've been fluky, in my opinion. So, it's one of those nights. Some nights you can play the best hockey of your life, but the bounces don't go in your favor, and that's kind of what we're seeing tonight. So a lot of people around the NHL will probably look at the score line and be like, oh man, what a masterclass by the Florida Panthers. This is a Paul Maurice masterclass. No, that's not how this game transpired. It was more so they got the bounces, every single bounce you can imagine. Jets hit the post twice. Do they deserve to be winning? Yes, obviously. But it's not a 5-0 game by any means. Definitely not. Yeah, this is the first time the Jets have lost back-to-back games this season, people. History, not the good one. First back-to-back losses for the season for Winnipeg. Ooh, any Grey Cup fans in the house? Does anybody watching this stream, I know you guys might be either on the toilet having a dump or you might be buried in a coffin with no internet. But any Grey Cup people in Canada, we have the Grey Cup tomorrow. Winnipeg Blue Bombers in the final. I wonder if I am able to watch that in the States. I don't know if I am able to. Grey Cup. The Toronto Argonauts, that's a name. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers. How do I watch it? It's on RDS. That's TSN. There's got to be a way to watch. It's got to be on ESPN Plus, right? TSN. I hope it's on ESPN Plus. I'll find a stream tomorrow. What do we got, people? Toronto or Winnipeg in the Grey Cup? It's got to be Winnipeg. I'm rooting for Winnipeg. I don't want Toronto. Toronto doesn't win championships. It's got to be the Blue Bombers. Well, that's fun. That's like their Super Bowl. You Canadians are funny with your like holidays. You got Canadian Thanksgiving. So you had Thanksgiving in October. You got your like Super Bowl in November. In America, our Thanksgiving is like late November. Our Super Bowl's in February. You guys are weird. I love it though. No, I can't wait to move to Canada someday. I think it'll be fun. What are they selling on QVC now? Revitalign orthotic slippers. There you go. I like the QVC studio though. It's all Christmas themed. It's giving me Christmas vibes. I don't do anything Christmas, people. This is a good debate topic. Do you put Christmas decorations up as soon as Halloween ends or after Thanksgiving? And then how long do you keep the decorations up? This is an excellent question. This is a 10 out of 10 question. What do you do for Christmas decorations? When do you put them up? When do you take it down? I think it's egregious to put them up right after Halloween. I think that is ridiculous. I don't do anything. I don't touch the Christmas anything. I don't listen to Christmas music. I don't do anything Christmas until I honor Thanksgiving properly. And then the day after Thanksgiving is when Christmas starts. Or when I was younger, when I saw, I guess I still believe in this, because why not? When Santa Claus came and the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade at the very end, that was like the start of Christmas season. So there we go. So I guess Christmas Day is start of Christmas season. And then from that day onward till Christmas is when you put the decorations up. I personally keep them up until like once the World Juniors is over is when I take them down. Because I think they should stay up till New Year's, and then the World Juniors usually ends like January 6th or so. Oh my gosh, yeah, I was tired. January 6th, and then after then is when I take them down. I know some people put them up right after Halloween, and then they keep them up till like February, Valentine's Day. I think you're nuts for that. What are you on about with that? 13:38 here, still 5-0 Florida Panthers. Also, while we wait for the time to tick down here, is there a song? I always like asking this to people. It's a fun like conversation starter, so feel free to steal it from me. Is there a song that you love but other people like hate? Like a song that you love that think it's amazing but other people like think it's terrible. That's always a good conversation starter. One person I know said you know the song Africa by Toto. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. Ain't nothing that 100 million boys could ever do. I pressed the planes down in Africa. Someone told me that, but I'm like, honestly, I used to really not like that song, but it's grown a lot on me. I actually kind of like it now. It's a nice jam. Do 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 do. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. Oh! Shot just goes wide of Hellebuck there for Florida. They made a loud sound off the glass. Connor says, I can't complain about what you did out there. Talking about me, what I did out there. When does the Canucks game starts? I don't know, MCS. I'm not some NHL encyclopedia. I can look it up for you, though. 10 p.m. Eastern, so that would be 7 o'clock in Vancouver. There you go. Connor says, our goal song in Vancouver, I think it's great and a classic and suitable, but many fans hate it for some reason. Well, I did this on the stream on, what was it, Thursday, Connor. I loved it. I made a video about it. You can go to my Twitter, @GrantAkeem. I made a Twitter post about it. I love it. I love The Breakfast Club. That's a great movie from the 80s, and it's an amazing song. La, 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 la. Don't you forget about me. Definitely not a shit song. That is an amazing song. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. If you hate that song, something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. Wrong with the ears, right? You probably like Taylor Swift and all this garbage they're releasing now. Sabrina Carpenter, all those songs, right? You probably don't appreciate actual music like Simple Minds. Don't you forget about me. If you haven't seen The Breakfast Club, you got to. Connor says, I don't get the reference. What reference? The I can't complain about what you did out there. I don't know where that's from. Is that from a movie? MCS says, I like our goal song, but I liked Holiday better. That's a good one. No, Holiday was great, but you can't beat Simple Minds. You can't beat it. It's like, on holiday. Da-na-da-da-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-da-da-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I don't know the words. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Holiday. What are the lyrics? Holiday lyrics. Hear the sound of the falling rain, coming down like an Armageddon flame. The shame, the ones who died without a name. Hear the dogs howling out of key to a hymn called Faith in Misery. And bleed, the company lost the war today. And oh, I beg to dream and differ from the hollow lies. This is the dawn. I don't know how that middle part goes, that verse. Wow, that's cool. I had no idea the lyrics were that complex. Coming down like an Armageddon flame. That's a line. That is a great line. Connor says, it's what your coach tells you when you fail to complete an objective in the NHL be a pro game. He gives you neutral feedback. Well, I don't play that, Connor. I don't play that, be a pro. I just do franchise mode on NHL or season mode. And then I sometimes play like the World Junior tournaments, etc. So yeah, I don't know what that's about. On FIFA, though, I just got FIFA 25, so I'm expecting to release lots of FIFA content on my channel if you're curious. Lots of FIFA stuff incoming. Connor, even when I scored 2 goals, I took too many penalties, losing my discipline, and my coach told me I can't complain about what he did out there. Well, yeah, because you scored 2 goals. I'm considering asking for a trade. Well, what team do you play on currently, Connor? What team are you on? We got 10:08 to go here in the third, by the way. Keep those songs coming in. What song do you like that other people don't like? Keep them coming in. I'm loving the karaoke session we're having. I think the Africa by Toto is a great shout. I think that's a great one. Connor says LA Kings. Yeah, get out of LA. I'd get out. I've never liked the Kings. They've never done anything for me. Like, I don't know. Because I don't think of hockey when I think of LA, and I don't think the fans fully appreciate hockey in Los Angeles. It feels like it's a very entitled town, in my opinion, LA. Connor says, I like playing for them, but not for my coach. He's an idiot. He traded Jonathan Quick. Well, Jonathan Quick is ass, so I think that was a good move, honestly. That's probably what I would have done. I don't think he's still playing, is he? Is he still the backup for Igor? I don't remember. I don't think he does anything. That's adorable. We got a sweater with a snowflake on it. That is adorable. See, I want Winnipeg to get at least 1 goal. 1 goal, please. Connor says yes, he's still the backup. Yeah, well... Oh, we got a fight! Fight night. This is probably going to be better than the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul shit. It already is. Scheifele's helmet's off. Ekblad, he's holding him in. Couple right jabs. Scheifele's just headbutting. And that was it. See, that was there were more punches thrown in that fight than last night in the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight. Yeah, I think Scheifele just trying to show his team, like, hey, boys, I'm tough. I'm Mr. Tough. I'm Mark Scheifele, and I'm Mr. Tough, is what he was doing there. Nice. We got 9 minutes to go here in this game. Been a bit of a dreadful stream, to be honest. It has not been that much fun. Come on, Winnipeg. What's this Liam Gallagher thing? It says massive announcement incoming. What does that mean? But yeah, I'm still on Islanders Twitter. People are still upset about that goalie interference. People at home gotta let me know. Am I crazy? I don't think that was goalie interference. I really don't. I really, really don't. Ooh, we got upset watch. If any college hockey fans out there, I forgot who was a big college hockey person last stream. Big college hockey upset. Are you guys prepared for this? Big upset here. Bemidji State, the mighty Bemidji State Beavers beat the Golden Gophers 3-1. In Bemidji too. We had a home and home series with Bemidji. Good for Bemidji. Good for them. That's a big time win for them. Another big college hockey game that's going on. We have both Alaska schools playing against each other this weekend. Alaska Fairbanks, the Nanooks, against the Alaska Seawolves. Alaska Anchorage Seawolves. So Fairbanks versus Anchorage. I'm a big Seawolves fan. I like the Seawolves. I don't know if they'll ever win a national championship. Probably not, but it'd be fun. I think, honestly, a cool side project would be to coach that team and take them to a natty championship. That'd be really fun. But not many people want to go to school in Anchorage. But I think it would have been cool. You're surrounded by mountains, right? You're in Alaska. I just feel like, I don't know, it'd be fun. It'd be cool. And I love the snow. You get to have 24-hour days. You get to have 24-hour nights. Seems pretty cool to me. And you get to play hockey. What's better than that? See if there's any other big upsets going on in college hockey. Not that I'm seeing, to be honest with you guys. Maine? Well, I guess Maine. The guy who was on the stream the other day was a big Maine fan. They're beating Boston University. Did they win yesterday? Wow. They might sweep. Maine might be legit, people. If they they might sweep BU this weekend. Oh, here comes Winnipeg. Save by Bobrovsky. Appleton shoots it right into the gut of Sergey. Anything else? Duluth beating Miami. Denver beating North Dakota. Arizona State beat Omaha. That's not really that big of an upset. Yeah. Anything tomorrow? No. Oh, BU just tied it 2-2. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. That game's going to overtime. Oh, man. There you go. College hockey. The pairwise should be coming out in a couple... I would assume it by December is usually when the pairwise comes out for college hockey. So I'll be curious to see where teams are. Maine is definitely surprising me. Living on a prayer, take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. I don't like that song. Speaking of bad songs that probably people like, I don't like that song. Overplayed. That song and the Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. My high school played that song to death for the football games. And everybody loved it. And I'm just there like, what the fuck are you guys on? Like, this song's ass. It's terrible. But everyone seemed to love it, so what am I here to say? But that song is overplayed. And then any like Finnish techno music that they play at NHL arenas are terrible. What was that? I don't know why they play Finnish techno at hockey games, but they do. I'm yawning a lot today. I'm tired. What are they chanting in Florida? Someone's better. I don't know what they're chanting. Oh, Greer wraparound saved by Hellebuck. There better not be any Connor Hellebuck hate on Winnipeg Twitter or Jets Twitter. None of the goals were his fault at all. None of them at all. 3 of them were fluky and 2 of them were backdoor plays. Here come the Panthers. Bennett! What a save by Hellebuck. The glove. I tell you what, that Jets defender, he got absolutely lubed by Bennett there. He got lubed up. Look at this. Pionk gets lubed here. Oh, see you later. And then Bennett tried to go high glove. Hellebuck says no. Goodness. Yeah, go to the bench, Pionk. Probably got a sore ass. Here's Bennett. Good D by Winnipeg. 5:50 to go. 30-24 the shots for Florida. 5-0. It is a thriller. The thriller in Manila. The thriller in Sunrise. It's not really. It's not a thriller. There's Perfetti. Steered away by Sergei. Lowry. Shit pass, Lowry. Come on, Lowry. Oh, what a hit by Pionk. Pionk says, how do you do? With the classic hip check. A la like 1990s hockey. I love it. That looks like a clean hit. Boquist can't get up. You should be on a Life Alert advertisement. I've fallen and I can't get up, says Adam Boquist. And Neil Pionk. I need to see this on the replay. Look at this hit. Oh, little hip check. Oh. Sit down, Boquist. Yeah, that might have been a bit knee on knee-ish, but I think it was clean. It was fine. Yeah, he gets lubed up by Bennett, and then like a minute later, he's like, I'm going to get revenge on a different player, Boquist. Good job. That's a great hit. Wait, I just got a tweet out for that. What a hit by Pionk. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, that's not knee on knee. That's a gorgeous hip check. That is gorgeous. Hopefully someone clips that and puts that on Twitter. That is immense. See, the problem nowadays in youth hockey, that probably would be like a major penalty. That is a great hit. 5:21 to go. Boquist is okay. At this point, if you're Winnipeg, you're just trying to spoil Bobrovsky's shutout. And I think, what, two people gave me their predictions tonight, and both of them were Jets. So maybe some of you predicted Florida. I don't know, because you didn't say, so it won't count. But all of us were wrong who predicted. I was wrong. I didn't think this was going to happen. And just, again, one of those fluky nights. Puck was going in no matter what for Florida. Yeah, crowd is decent, honestly, in Florida. I'm impressed. Pretty big crowd. I mean, it is Winnipeg, one of the best team in the NHL, so I'd hope people would show up. And your team just won the cup. So I'd hope so. Ehlers, saved by Bobrovsky. Sergey. Good save. Oh, Miller goes down. He might have another fight here. I think we do. Miller wants some. You want some, he says. You want some. It was AJ Greer. And I think Greer and Miller are going to go off. Goodness. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why there's penalties there. There shouldn't be any penalties, but I'm assuming it'll be as coincidentals, and then they'll be allowed to leave the box, win the stoppage of play after 2 minutes. Usually how that goes. But it'll be 5-on-5. Oh no, they changed their mind. Oh, they gave them 10-minute misconducts. They probably got them a 2-10. Stupid. Why is that 10 minutes? Stupid. Doesn't matter anyways. Game's over. Oh my god, what are friendship lamps, people? Long distance Wi-Fi connection friendship lamps. So you can touch the lamp and it affects the other lamp that could be across like the country or in Europe somewhere. That's adorable. So if you have a long distance relationship or a friend who lives in a different country, go and do that. What's going on? My Roku just froze. It's like the Netflix buffering yesterday. Oh, we had another scuffle. Just end the game, for God's sakes. Why are we doing this bullshit scuffling? Goodness me. Like, it's so annoying in hockey when a game's like 5-0 like this, and then there's like whistle after whistle, and the last 5 minutes takes like 20 minutes, and you're just like, I just want this to be over. Connor says, well done by your Islanders, by the way. I have no idea what's going on with my Canucks. The D-men have shut off. Oh, for fuck's sake. We got another fight. What the fuck? What's going on? Nemestikov's getting sent off here. I have no idea what happened, Connor. What's going on? Oh, Boquist with the reverse hit, and then Nemestikov goes after him. Wow. Yeah, big reverse hit there by Boquist, and he got a mouthful of face palm from Nemestikov there. Connor says, well done by my Islanders. I have no idea what's going on with my Canucks. The Demon have shut off. Miller's shut off. Pedersen's shut off. Even Tocchet is clueless. Yeah, I mean, the Islanders, that game, I think the Canucks thought they were just going to roll the Islanders, and they just didn't. And the Islanders kind of surprised me, honestly. The Canucks obviously are a way better team, so I'm not going to say, oh, the Islanders are better and whatever, but it is one game. So, Donnell says, Jets going to lose games. They weren't going to win every game and be undefeated. Well, yeah, obviously. Obviously. Do we think, I asked this question many times, are the Jets for real? Are they going to last the entire season, or is this just, they're hot right now and then they're going to tank? Florida's on a power play, by the way. 2:15 to go. Tell you what, it's really hot in my room. I don't know why. I'm going to open this window when we're done here. It got really hot in here. But it's probably because my computer, it sounded like it was going to take off when we started tonight. And it's quieted down, but I don't know what was going on with it earlier. You also, Connor, you don't have Brock Besser, which is a big blow. So, I mean, we don't have Barzell, but we have Ilya Sorokin. That's the big difference. Good save by Connor. 1:17 to go. This has been the longest, 5 minutes of a hockey game ever, probably. Yeah, Connor's looking at the clock. He's like, run this fucking clock down. I'm done. I am done. Last minute to go here. Run time, boys. Run it down. Run it down. Says Connor Hellebuck. Yeah, Florida is just going to hold it in their own zone. Rightfully so. I follow. Just goes wide of Bobrovsky. 20 seconds to go, and the puck goes out of play. Chant is Bobby. Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. I respect Sergey. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. I respect him, though. I respect him a lot. There we go. Last 5. Count it down. Oh, puck out of play again. 6 seconds. March 4th, 2024. Last time Winnipeg was shut out. Crazy. We have kids in the bottom right of the screen are shirtless. I don't know what's going on in Florida. Typical Florida. That is it. Finally, it's over. 5-0 win for the Florida Panthers. Final shots, 31-27 for Florida. If I had to pick 3 stars today, my 3rd star is going to be Sam Miskevich. 2nd star, I'm biased. I'm going to say Nate Schmidt because I love Nate Schmidt. And my 1st star is going to be Sergei Bobrovsky. 3 stars. That is it for us. Not really much else to say about that. That was a bit of a stinker of a game, to be honest. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you are new, subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner, smash the like button as well. Follow us on social media. @HockeyPodNet is the Twitter and Instagram. If you want to follow me on Twitter, @GrantAkeem is my handle. And if you want to check out any of the content that I put out on my YouTube channel, you can check me out on the Grant Akeem channel. I will link it in the comments. I make hockey videos. Do live streaming for gaming. I do like FIFA. We're playing Hogwarts Legacy right now. Fall Guys. We do a bunch of stuff. So check me out there if you'd like. Thank you to the sponsors. Gametime. Use promo code THPN. You get $20 off your first purchase on Gametime. And use the same promo code for DraftKings. The next stream on here. Let me look at the Masters schedule. The next stream on here will be, when is Thursday? Me, personally, I'm going to be live on here on the 21st. It looks like, yeah, we'll have a double watch-along on the 21st. So I will cover the Islanders. Let me pull it up here. We can fill this out together. So Thursday the 21st, Islanders and Red Wings. I will be live on here. Let me write my name in. That's 7 o'clock Eastern. Islanders, Red Wings. Let me write that in. Do the Islanders play Friday, though? That actually might work better. They do not. Okay. So, yeah, let's do Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Islanders, Red Wings. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern that same night, you're going to have Kyle and Jimmy for Rangers and Flames. And then on the Saturday, a week from today, that is the 23rd. Let's see what time the Jets are playing that night. Perfect. 7 p.m. Eastern, Jets Predators. Let's do it. 7 p.m. Jets versus Predators. There you go. So, to recap, I will be live. The next stream on this channel will be me, as of right now. November 21st, 7 p.m. Eastern, Islanders, Red Wings. And then that same night, 9 p.m. Eastern, Rangers, Flames with Kyle and Jimmy. And then on the Saturday, November 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll do another Winnipeg Jets game as they take on the Nashville Predators. 7 p.m. Eastern is the start time for both of those games. So 21st and 23rd. And then I will be live on my channel probably either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, one of those days. Just stay tuned to my Twitter and YouTube page and all that. You can check me out there. I will be filming some videos tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. And I always like to end the streams by saying it's such a crazy world out there. I'm sending all my love, like it says back here, from me to you and to everybody around the world. I like to use some love. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing okay. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I shall speak to you soon, everybody. Thank you so much.